right, there we go. We got the wave,
is going
to line up. All right, we're live, guys. Welcome to the Yellow City Kids podcast. I'm here with Pri.
Yes.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
How's it going?
Just ready to take this shot. I'm doing good.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah.
Introduce everybody. Come on.
Yeah, we'll
Come
introduce
on.
it. All right,
Yeah.
we got our sound guy over there,
What's up,
Mr.
everybody?
Cristiano.
Not Cristiano, bitch.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
You watch your goddamn mouth.
We got Patricio Rivers, the mastermind, Mega Mind himself.
Megamind.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
And our special guest for today, we got Adrian.
Hey, thanks for having me.
How's it going, man? It's been a
Yeah,
bit.
good to be here, back home, just here.
Back home,
Yeah.
an hour away. How
Yeah.
long has it been since you've been here?
God, it's been a few months,
What-
you know.
Oh, because your family doesn't live here anymore, right?
No, they do live down here.
Oh, you just don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not a whole lot of reason to come down. Come down every once in a while.
Yeah.
Come visit like 3 or 4 times a year. But with the whole pandemic, everything's, up in the air. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. This dude hit me up, DM me, asked me if I wanted to come on the podcast, and here I am.
In the DMs.
Good
Came
job.
like that.
Dude, seriously, like that. Good.
Yeah,
Good,
when that
good-
dude
good job.
Patrick slides into your DMs, you say yes, sir.
Yes,
Is that what happens? You make everybody.
Allegedly.
You make everybody a yes man.
Let's just take this shot.
All right, let's take a shot. All right, guys,
I plead the fifth.
let's take a shot.
Cheers, guys.
Oh God.
No chaser.
God damn.
No chase.
No chaser.
No chaser.
Okay. No chaser, guys. I'm over here
That's how you
dying.
Start a fucking day right there.
All right. Puts hair on the chest, man. So, guys, do you guys think that we'll get the new stimulus check? Like, do you think it's gonna happen?
I think it'll happen eventually, but I don't know if it'll even be another $1,200.
15, ain't it?
I mean, the news is saying 1,200. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it says Biden says 1,200 stimulus checks. Maybe still in play. Oh, maybe he's still in play. So,
Yeah, I heard
Maybe
that there was
still,
still, they just proposed a bill,
mm-hmm.
but I didn't know if any.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Everyone's got their own plan. The president's got his own plan.
Mhm.
The Republicans and the Democrats in both
Right.
the House and the Senate, they all got their own plans of what they want. So nobody can agree on anything, but they all say they want it to happen.
Yep. And I mean, honestly, I'm hearing different things about last year's stimulus check going on, let's say, or being charged tax-wise on your next.
oh shit,
Income?
are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
No, that one
Was that bullshit?
Yeah, no, there's no income tax on that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be messed up.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
That's all I get is $1,200.
Yeah, right.
yeah, completely defeats the purpose.
Yeah. That was like, I was like, well, I hope not, because then I'm gonna have to pay it back at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
I think no, like what is it? The PPP loans, those are some of the ones you got to pay back.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot, I don't know anything about that. Like the PPE, what's all that about?
The small business loans that they were
Yeah.
handing
Oh,
out.
you're talking
Yeah.
where they created like the protective
Yeah.
equipment? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Man, what's it stand for? No, this was the small business loan. You're thinking PPE, the personal
yeah.
protective equipment.
Yeah.
No, this is a small business loan.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Kind of like start off, like if, let's say if you had a business plan, it's kind of like a loan too.
Is that what it
For
was?
that.
to keep
Yeah.
business running, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
To pay
basically.
your employees and stuff.
Oh, I think I know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
It was given to business owners to kind of like help their employees for a little bit, right? And
Right,
to keep
yeah.
them afloat as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was like what? That wasn't even that much, and now we're already into what month
9?
9?
It's
Well,
almost a year.
I mean, what do you want to call it? Do you want to call it February when
February.
February? Okay, so
March.
February, March.
yeah, so God, man, dude, time. Has
Yeah.
time slowed down for you guys?
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
I
Especially
think
with this
it's been
pandemic.
fast.
No
Do you
way.
think that it's already been 9 months?
Nah, to me it feels like it's been an
Yeah,
eternity.
time's been dragging for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. It feels like it's been slow, and I think it's just because, the whole quarantine bullshit that's been going on. I think it's just, I don't know. It's been messing with people's heads. And
Yeah, exactly.
But you've been doing a lot of you were talking earlier about shows and stuff. So and it's still dragging with you. Like you're still feeling time or
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It just feels like you're stuck in a time loop. Go home, go to work, go home, go to work. It's basically what the formula is.
That's pretty much what it is.
So for our viewers right now, what have you been up to? You were telling us earlier we weren't recording. So you're working with Channel 4. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I am the AM production director up at Channel 4, and I freelance all over town too during the different sporting seasons. Just wherever they need help. They pay me come run a camera. I did. My main thing is Hodgetown. Right now we got the sod poodles in town. So
Shout out Sod Poodles.
Shout out to South
Go
Coast.
Soddies.
I hated the name when it first was announced, but then after a while, it just grew on me. I don't know
love
what it is.
Yeah, man, that's minor league baseball. You gotta have a
Yeah,
ridiculous
you
Yeah,
name.
got
I-
something crazy.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I didn't know that. Like, I knew minor was a thing, but I didn't know names were supposed to be like that.
Oh yeah, one of my favorites right now. They're a brand new team coming up. Their first season got delayed, but they're in northern Alabama. They're the Rocket City Trash Pandas, and their mascot's a raccoon.
Yes.
Yeah, Trash
What?
Pandas.
Yes,
Where
bro.
did they get the trash panda from? Do they have?
It's a raccoon.
I don't know. I guess
It's a
there's a
raccoon.
raccoon problem
Oh,
up there.
okay, that makes
That's
more
freaking
sense.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah,
I
the
think
mascot's incredible.
I think the San Antonio's like what, the Flying Chanclas?
Yeah, that was
Shut
their.
up, dude. That's great.
Yeah, that was their like little Hispanic league thing that they did. Amarillo was doing the pointy boots, and then
Right.
yeah, that's a thing that minor league baseball does is they do this little Hispanic reach out thing. They change their names and stuff like that.
I think El Paso's the Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight up Chihuahuas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, they're pretty. The trash panda one's pretty.
that's
great.
hilarious.
Yeah,
That's great.
There's a lot of great
That's
minor
pretty
league names.
See, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't like when they first announced it was the trucker something. What
yeah,
was
they
it?
had a bunch of different names.
Yeah, it
like
was a bunch of
long
names.
haulers,
Yeah, long. There we
jerky.
go. That's what we're talking. That's what I was
The
talking about.
long-
Yeah, long haulers. And I was just like, why can't they come up with a normal name? But then after a while, some people sat me aside and they're like, dude, okay, you need to chill. And then they told me, that's normal. That's the norm in minor league. That's
Right.
great.
Yeah,
that's-
exactly. Yeah, so I'm working for the Sod Poodles. I do directing, technical directing. That's what I do at Channel 4 too. That's sort of my specialty. Yeah, and then we just got done working the high school football season too. I was doing some camera work around town for that. So just wherever I can get some work.
Okay, that's great, dude. And what was it? What was the last game? Childress and
Canadian?
Childress and Canadian, yeah.
who won that one?
Ooh,
Canadian.
Easy?
Yeah.
It was a slaughter.
No
It was
way.
it was like 40-something to 14, which sadly that's probably the best anyone's played Canadian all
Yeah.
season.
God, Canadian's still good.
Dude.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
How many years has it been, like, consecutively?
I don't even want
I remember my freshman year we played them in the first round of the playoffs up at Kimbrough, and they slaughtered us.
Slaughtered us. They put us on a stake.
Yeah, is it true that because I remember when I was still in high school and they were talking about this, they keep their student count just low enough to stay in 2A or something like that, or is that a myth?
It's 3A now because
Oh, okay.
everyone moved
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
even,
okay,
even Freona's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So wait, everyone moved up, including like 5A. They went up to
Yeah, they
another.
created 6A now.
Okay.
hmm
Yikes.
So, but is that true? Is that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Canadian thing true? Or
Oh,
no.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you, but it sounds like it could be true.
It
I
could-
mean,
'cause
just
like they keep winning. I mean, and winning brings money. in, so
domination like that doesn't just come like just.
But they've been so good. They started off at 1A back when we were in school, and then they were 2A, and now they're 3A. I feel like they could win at 5A.
Yeah.
God. Well, there was another school that did that right recently. They towards the end of my high school time, there was a new school that was coming up. They're closer to
It's over
Amarillo,
there. It's over there in
Yeah,
Amarillo.
Bushland.
Bushland. Are
Yeah.
they doing pretty good?
Yeah, I
or?
think Bushland's like 5A now. 4A,
Oh,
5A.
what the hell?
Really?
Yeah,
So they didn't even take the Canadian approach. They're like, nah, bro, let's just import everybody. Let's
Wow.
go.
it's money.
That is crazy. Bushland is 4A, 5A. That's
Yeah.
4A,
crazy.
5A.
One of the two, I can't tell you.
That's
off the top of my head.
ridiculous. That's
They were,
crazy.
they were the ones that, like, the brand new school, right?
They were the
So
brand new
yeah.
school. I
So, like,
remember going there and I saw
it took
everything
4
was
years-
new.
It took 4 years to get the senior year, basically. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's and I remember the first year that we played them. I mean, it was just ridiculous how badly we beat them. But then the next year they were already good. It was
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
God, man, that's the power of money, I guess. I don't know what it is. I mean,
It's whatever's in their water. Jesus.
Yeah, that's what
Christ.
I say.
I don't. I mean, how much do you think it's like? the school just seeking out talent? I mean, you can do that in high school, right? You can
I don't
seek
know.
out talent,
I
or
mean,
is
I
that
guess
is that
you
illegal?
could. I guess
Uh,
you
Really, I mean,
could.
you can't quote unquote recruit, but you know, I mean,
Yeah.
You
kids
could
kids with
live-
talent go where they know they're gonna get playtime
Yeah.
And that makes
and
sense.
compete at a high level.
Right.
And compete at a high level because I mean, once you compete at that high level, you get more recognition
Right. You have
more
a higher
chances,
chance
yeah,
of going up to the
Yeah.
next
to a
the next
badass
level.
school.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's even more so for basketball all across the country, like around the East Coast and the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
basketball
that's
that big around here, or do you think they just move? They're like, nah, there's
I
no
don't
way.
think it's
Not really.
that big of a thing.
I don't think so.
No,
I
Now,
think
if
it's
you're
mainly
good, you're
football.
good, but like I don't think they do the whole like you should come play for our school. you know?
Yeah, no. For that, it's like kids that are absolutely going to the NBA stuff. You know, like the Ball brothers, they all went to the same high school and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I saw some story online the other day about a kid he was looking to play, so he moved from like California to Texas.
Mhm.
So Texas
to
does
get
have a
more-
little thing, or are you talking
no,
about
no.
Texas State or?
No. It was a high school in Texas, I think. There are a few big name high schools when it comes to basketball, but you know, football's our forte down
Right,
here in
right.
Texas.
Yeah. Regardless of what class you're in, it's definitely football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of love it, man. That's great. Oh man, so okay, man, that's crazy that Canadian is still killing it, bro. That
It's really not surprising, but it's amazing how how long of a streak they've been going to the playoffs every year, if not going to state. Every
there's got to be have they had a hiccup? Like, has there been a
don't
proportion,
know.
maybe a year where they kind of just didn't really?
Maybe one or two. You know, they only go to the state quarterfinal.
Yeah, the first
All
2
right.
years. Of
Oh
their
man, what a
school-
failure,
yeah,
bro.
disappointment.
The first 2 years of their school program were their hiccup.
Yeah.
That was the one where they're like,
Oh man.
fell off.
Do you guys remember hearing about that story? Or no, it's still going on, right? The murder or whatever that happened.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a little touchy?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
It's because we used to set sound, and the guy that runs Hereford, he posted it because I guess that guy would DJ all the time because he was a DJ,
Yeah.
and he posted like, how the hell is this kid still playing when he's when he did the hit and run or whatever.
Oh wait, there was a hit and run. Okay, I was talking about something else.
Which
Oh, you said murder.
Yeah, there was a.
Yeah, the Thomas Brown case.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly
Okay,
that.
we're talking about two different things
Yeah,
here.
no, he's a kid from Canadian that
Yeah.
went missing a while back. You know, working at the news station, I hear about it all the time.
So it's still being talked about over there,
A
or
little bit, but no, now that they like found him and everything. You know,
oh wait,
it's-
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what was the? Can you give us like just a real quick without getting too murky?
Yeah. They found his body a few miles out of town. And, you know, I don't know that they ever booked someone for it. You know, charged someone, but you know, ever since they found the body, you know, that's like what the parents wanted. You know, they're just trying to move on and everything. But yeah, there's
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just saw there's some podcast here in Texas is doing, you know, a true crime series over him. So, you know, be on the lookout for that if you're into the true crime stuff.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Hey man, maybe we'll do a collab or something. You know, we'll go out there with them one day and. Nah, dude, I can't look at a dead body, bro. I'd be like, nah, I'm out. Let's go. Let's cut this. No way.
Yeah.
Or what do they do? They investigate? Like you said, there's a podcast that does this.
Yeah, they just you know, they can't actually like investigate alongside everyone, and
I see.
especially because, you know, I think the actual investigation is closed, but you know, these true crime stories, you know, they look at the files and, you know, they look at all the evidence and stuff, since, you know, freedom of information, you have access to all that if you want it.
Okay, so
And you know, they just try to like tell a story, make it entertaining.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
So kind of like
research.
what I used to do when I used to see like unsolved mysteries. I'd be like, all right, let's go. I can just go in my backyard and figure this out.
Yeah, exactly. You're not too familiar with the true crime series of stuff?
No,
You
not
know,
really.
That's
Like,
such the big genre right now. It seems like everyone's into true crime, you know.
damn, did
yeah.
did we hop on the wrong genre, bro? Like,
You gotta be investigators, though. You
Yeah.
gotta research and research and research.
yeah.
People love these murder stories for some reason. man.
Well, I mean, I'm down for murder stories. You know, I'll read a good murder story book.
yeah,
you know,
they
so-
like being detectives.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. That's what I wanted to do when I saw those unsolved mysteries. I mean, I'm like, dude,
I used to be
let me
creeped
just
out as a child.
let me just
watching that show.
rewind that. I think I
Yeah.
saw it, but then I figured out later that they're just actors. They're not really.
Yeah.
Oh man, so dude, that's crazy. So I guess let's just go on to your the ones that you want to talk about. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna skip over what I was talking about.
Oh, what's up? What's up? My bad. What?
About that other kid.
Oh yeah, the hit and run. What the hell?
Apparently, some DJ around the area was he was on the side of the road changing his tire, and he gets hit and he gets killed. And the person who did it was a high school football player with the hit and run. And I don't know what city he's from or whatever, but that's how I heard about it.
So the DJ got hit, right?
Yeah, the DJ.
And killed.
And
And killed. So
and then later they found out it was a high, I guess he went and turned himself in or something. But
whoa,
I have no idea what's gonna happen with him because
damn. Actually,
that's what I thought we were talking about when you said the murder. But
no. I mean, I just closed in all on the brown kid, but no, dude, that's crazy. What the?
yeah, the only reason I found out it was a high school kid was because the people that I guess his other DJ friends posted. I guess they heard about that it was a kid who did it, and they posted like, "How are y'all okay with him still playing football and stuff?"
Was it that kid that hit that referee earlier this week?
It was not.
Did y'all see that?
Oh yeah, that was
He's
wild.
actually in jail. He's in jail.
I saw he got.
I haven't seen the clip though. Is it pretty like worth watching?
Yeah, he like runs all the way from the sideline and just tackles the hell out of the ref.
Like legs off the ground. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, I read it this morning. I was still groggy, so I don't know all the details. I was reading it while I was still in bed. And okay, so they've the apology was like standard school apologize. So you're saying he's already, or who said it, that he's already locked up?
I heard this morning.
Yeah, I
That's
think he
story.
went and turned himself in.
They
arrested him on the spot. Like
I'm pretty sure it's
They,
assault. or
I
something.
saw they escorted him out of the stadium, but I didn't think they arrested him
pretty
there.
sure they arrested him
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
he changed into his regular clothes or whatever, like after the game.
Yeah, I don't know if
And
it's because the ref.
What's
pressed
even more shit
charges
is
or-
from what I heard is that the referees kind of like disqualified the team after they just won that game.
Oh yeah, the whole UIL they disqualified them from the playoffs because they were going to the playoffs.
But that's kind of bullshit
No,
though.
the school
fact that-
school took them out.
Yeah, the school themselves, because I remember I saw the statement this morning. The school themselves said that
Yeah.
they're taking themselves out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's-
then
that's
everybody's
not-
saying that
it's not
UIL would have done it
fair.
eventually if they hadn't.
In my opinion, it's not fair for the whole team to be punished when it was just one guy who decided to do one stupid thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
But you don't know what happened after the clip ended.
No, I mean I hear that, but that's one of those things where that I was thinking to myself as I was reading the story. I was like, that's one of the big things that you consider, or at least I would consider, like, if I was in that position at that age, I'd look at it as like it's just me against, just taking out my frustration on that referee. But when you grow up, you're like, no, if I do this,
Yeah, it's one of those.
I'm taking everybody with me, and you don't consider that when you're at that age. And I think that's really
It's
good.
one of those things that's so outrageous. If you're like in charge of the school or the UIL, you got to send a message.
Right,
saying
exactly.
This isn't acceptable in any form or fashion.
I mean, I definitely hear that. I don't know. I just feel like it. It wasn't everyone
It
else's
sucks for
fault.
all the kids.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And you said they won the game?
Yeah, they won the game. I think they won by like 3 touchdowns on that game.
The guys on the sideline, they're like, dude, that's our third string, man. What the hell what's he doing?
Yeah.
Idiot, dog. Man, that's crazy, dude. I hope that referee's okay. Have y'all heard anything about that?
I haven't heard. I'm
I
sure he's
haven't heard
fine.
anything.
I mean,
Yeah. He got right back up and
Yeah. Dude, okay, be honest. Would y'all have like stayed down and been like, nah, I'm getting this money?
I think he has to pay for his hospital bills
Well, obviously that, but you think
what the parents do.
or the school. Maybe.
you can always do those
Try and get a little more.
yeah, can't you lie about your back pain or something? That could be a myth that growing up
I guess
is
you could. I mean, he is a referee. Usually referees are like in their damn near 50s, 40s, late 40s.
because I remember growing up, they said that if you're ever in an accident, you can always lie about your back because they can't prove it. Do you guys think that's
I mean,
true?
they
Yeah,
can't
I've heard
prove it.
stuff like that, but I don't know. The ref seems like he's a pretty stand-up guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
I would
pretty.
have got him for every fucking penny.
I'm just asking. Like, I'm not saying that none of us would do that, but I'm just saying like maybe if you were the
Were you at the game yesterday, Adrian?
Yeah, I was.
Did
yeah,
you see
I
that
was
one
working.
kid that got slammed? The one that got injured?
Oh yeah, he it looks like he broke his shoulder or dislocated
Dude,
it
there's
really
a guy.
badly.
Okay, so this guy kind of like
What
was
game? What game? I can look
It
it
was
up
the
real quick.
Canadian.
It was the
Childress.
correct. Yeah, it was the one from last night. I don't think it'll be up, man. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking about it.
But
I'll look it up.
anyways, like okay, so it was this guy. I guess he was the running back. He was running, and this guy kind of like swung him around, and then swung him down, like pretty much suplexed him almost.
Yeah, he went down hard.
Hard. He went down hard. Like the whole crowd and everyone was just quiet for like damn near 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought he might have been unconscious at first.
Yeah, that's what we thought. We're like, he's out cold. Like, there's no way. It was that ugly.
So are you the like director? Like you're telling everybody like go here, like camera left, camera right, or no?
Yeah, that's what I do. But down at Kimbrough, I was working camera down on the sideline, so I was right there in
you're
front
on
of
the
it.
sideline?
Yeah,
Were you on Childress or Canadian sideline?
I was on the Childress sideline.
Okay, that's where
Yeah,
I was
when that
sitting.
happened.
That's where I was sitting.
Y'all have the ones that y'all run with, or is it on the tripod stand that you pan
they're-
left and right?
Cameras are about yay big, this long, this wide. They're pretty small. They're not the
They're not the ones that you see on the NFL, right? The big
No,
old
no, no.
telephoto ones.
nah,
That'd be great, dude.
Zoom in and all that bullshit.
nah. Those
HD
cameras are like
quality.
$200,000.
God.
A piece, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I think these cameras that we use up at Kimbrough, they're JVCs. I think they're like $1,200 maybe.
JVC still got the VH,
Yeah.
the VHS tape on there.
Oh, great.
Those were the good old days.
Oh, man, dude. I missed that, dude. It doesn't have the little strap, the dad strap, right, on the side.
Yeah, I mean it does right where
Oh,
the
it
rocker
does?
is for
Sure.
the
Yeah.
Zoom. Yeah, most
Yeah.
cameras still have that.
I mean, that strap would help you be more
I don't know.
stable.
'Cause
Yeah.
looking up cameras, I saw a lot of reviews talk crap about it. That's why I brought it up. They're like, oh yeah, nobody now like YouTubers. They don't like the whole like when they're vlogging. They don't like that strap. They bring it back to like the dad with his camcorder kind of days.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of cameras still have those on them, but I mean, I think most YouTubers these days are just using DSLRs on like steady cams. Like they just hold in front of them like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I've even seen people use their phones with the goddamn selfie stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as powerful as
completely.
their freaking phones are these days.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I mean, when we were starting, this guy kept telling me, "Oh, let's just
Yeah.
use our phones." I was like,
They
"No,
shoot-
dude, I don't want to use up like."
They shoot 4K, right? So
It's not real 4K.
That's
but-
close enough. That's more than 1080.
1080 and 4K though. I mean, it's a pretty hard. Like, it's hard to tell the difference, honestly. If you're watching it side by side, I mean, even side by side is like.
Yeah, especially if you're just here on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, a tiny screen, you
that's
can't-
really
this doesn't really matter.
That's really what people watch. Their stuff on. Anyways, is their phone the majority of the time.
Yeah, especially if you're on the go and you're using your data, you're not gonna want to stream on 4K. You're gonna want 1080.
God,
at
man,
the
that's
most.
your whole data right there. No,
Yeah, it's like 1 3-minute video, gone through your data for the month.
they're already moving up to 8K.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's already 8K TVs out. For
yeah.
Sure.
Don't get an 8K TV. The human eye cannot tell the difference between 4K and 8K.
Yeah.
So it's just a
No.
bunch of like,
Yeah,
it's just,
Blah.
yeah.
Nah.
It's all Bologna.
Blah.
I mean, you don't think there's some people? You think those people that say they can't tell the difference? They're not. They're just BSing it.
Yeah.
For the most
Oh,
part,
yeah.
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 I mean, I'm sure there are some benefits to 8K on the technical side,
Mm-hmm.
but just for like if you want a brand new TV, 4K's the max.
Okay. Well, that's good because I saw that new LG TV and that's 8K. Oof. That
I mean,
that TV
yeah, I'm
looks
sure it
nasty.
made it look nice, but I bet you what you watched it in was in 1080p.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it was unbox therapy. Unbox therapy. I love their videos.
Yeah, I
and
watched them too. Lou and Will. I
Lou
love 'em.
later. All yeah.
I love them, man.
Willie do.
I want to set up like how they had.
Oh,
it.
dude. Oh, trust me. Their setup is like ridiculous.
It's stupid.
You don't know. Do you have an idea?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of unboxed
dude,
there.
Have you seen the podcast? The podcast setup?
I've never seen the podcast setup.
He's got like he's got four 4K TVs behind him that make a picture.
Didn't they? Didn't they switch them up to 8K?
God, are you kidding me,
But
dude?
anyways, it's like they're pretty much like background is like a constant, screensaver type of thing, but it's on these
Right.
big ass screens, beautiful screens, by the way. And it's like, damn, and then they also have like this beautiful lighting and that wraps around as well. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy setups
He has
these
this like
days.
legit ass like badass.
There we
Look,
go.
look,
He's got the 4 screens right there,
Right.
and then just that. Oh man, so
It's nice.
it's crisp, bro.
It's nice. Look at that. Look at that desk. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
desk
that
is-
wood like
The desk is worth more
mahogany.
than like the whole setup.
He got to the
Gotta start
mahogany
somewhere.
desk.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, and they built that like as their like channel grew. Like you know, I'm not sure if you were watching them build it.
I mean, I used to see his videos pretty far back, but man, I think the podcast is pretty recent.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying like the process of them building it because
Oh, they showed it?
there was videos of them like I guess of like doing other things besides the podcast, of course, because the podcast wasn't quite there yet because they were still building up on the set. But like in the background, you could still see them like in the process of still building it. And I was like, oh, you know, see, that's cool because like they could do something else while they're, you know, still building up their set and still have a legit like channel. Like I think that's dope.
Yeah, when we were looking at like
Seeing the process.
when we were looking at like styles for like podcasts, me and Patrick, when we were talking about it, I kept bringing Lou later, and I was just like, man, this is like the dream. Like that's that's ridiculous. Like Joe Rogan, he's definitely like maybe like the golden standard as far as podcasts go because the dude's number one. Well, I don't know about now. Have y'all heard like the news about him deleting all his videos on YouTube?
Yeah, now that he's got Spotify, I mean, he doesn't need him. He's making bank on Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Well, true that. And
$100 million contract.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Insane.
you don't need YouTube.
well, I'm not saying he needs it, but
But it's nice to watch the video on YouTube instead
It's very
of,
nice.
it would have been cool if he
Yeah,
had
now
the-
his channel I think is just like a bunch of best of clips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's still got a YouTube channel. He
Okay.
just I think took down just about all of the full episodes.
Yeah, I think he's still gonna release Joe Rogan clips. It's just not a full episode.
Okay, so see, if he does that, that's pretty cool because a lot of people were talking like crap on him, and I was just like,
Well,
man, it's
I
weird
mean,
if he just
everyone
deleted
wants-
everything.
I mean, if you're interested in watching the whole like podcast, it's like you should be able to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I think they did mess up on doing that because you know what I'm saying. I would like to go back, even if I already seen it, go back and just watch it again sometime.
Right.
I mean,
you can watch it on Spotify.
I'm on his
You can
main
watch a
channel,
video
and
on
it,
Spotify? No shit.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Then in that case,
I'm saying that's why he'd probably just post clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to have premium to do that though?
probably do.
I don't think so.
premium if you don't want the ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
It's gonna be a
You still
podcast
get-
and it just cut you off with the.
Well, you get
30-second
ads,
ad.
but at the beginning.
like his normal ad read, like when
Yeah.
he reads the ads, that's
Yeah.
normal. Yeah, that's
Okay.
like that's where podcasts probably make a lot of their money is when they shout out like you know.
To the
I mean,
sponsor.
yeah, shout out to our sponsor of today, Jim
Oh,
Beam.
he does all three of them at the beginning. Then the podcast is uninterrupted.
Yeah, I don't know if Spotify puts their own ads in there if you're using the free version or not.
I
No.
would think so if like the free, if you're on
Oh,
Spotify
okay.
free or I don't know what they call it.
just regular Spotify.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably don't call it Spotify free.
Spotify
Actually, I think
free.
when I googled it, it says free. The plan is called Spotify free.
Oh gosh, maybe I'll.
Well, the plan is, but not the actual.
Right, not the
Spotify
not the
premium.
not the little logo. It's
Oh,
probably just
yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I think like if he does the clips, I think that's pretty cool because completely ditching YouTube just outright. I don't know. It feels a little.
Which is like what made Joe Rogan what Joe Rogan is.
Yeah,
I think that was
I'm not saying he
fucked up.
owes YouTube anything, but it'd be kind of, it'd be kind of like the jump was a little sudden. Like I don't know, a lot of fans from the comments that I saw weren't expecting him to delete the whole
Yeah,
catalog.
it seemed like there's a lot of confusion there.
Yeah, but then I listened to the end clip, and he does say that it's all gonna be all. So he says all. So I guess
he says 100%. I think.
yeah.
On
Gonna be
Spotify.
on Spotify. So that
Right.
when I was listening to it, I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's what he meant by that.
I was surprised how like cheap the like YouTube went, where because I was expecting like a kind of like counter
Offer. Yeah.
offer. Like okay, well if you stay with us, since you know the man made YouTube, I'm sure a couple millions. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like oh okay, well if you stay with us, we'll give you 150 million. You know
I
what
mean-
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
I
what
don't know.
I was surprised that they didn't do that.
I think that YouTube money is dried up.
Yeah, probably. I mean, for the controversy that Joe constantly finds himself in, and with all the you know how YouTube is so easy to demonetize, I feel like he probably didn't even consider
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
like YouTube would probably have to come out with their own like actual contract, not just like hey yeah you can just keep posting on there and we'll just give you pennies on what is it, pennies on the dime or something
on
like
the
that.
dollar,
On the
please.
dollar.
Pennies on the dollar. So yeah, I don't think that was even a consideration. But man, dude, that's when I saw the news of Joe Rogan selling the podcast for $100 million, or not selling it, but like moving to Spotify. I think a lot of like we were shopping around in Amarillo, like shopping around for equipment and stuff like that, and every guy that we saw kept telling us, "Oh, you guys starting a podcast or something like that." So I wonder if like when people saw the amount that Joe Rogan was like,
dude,
people are like, you know what? It's probably time for us to start a podcast.
It's a great time to start a podcast.
Great time.
Especially with the
It's never-
lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Definitely.
Yeah, it seems like there's 100 new podcasts popping up every day.
Man, I hope. Shout
what
out to the people that are checking us out.
That's
Thank
what
you very much, and please do not forget to subscribe and like.
Yes.
And by the way, is there like a place that people can follow you on, or you're not really all about that stuff?
No, you can follow me on my Insta at AJ_Akatsuki. It's pretty, it's not too active, but I follow a ton of people on there.
Okay, and I'll put it on there. I'll do you just make I'll make sure to ask you at the end,
Sure.
and I'll
Put the
do
link below.
I'll do I'm the editor, unfortunately for now. I'm trying to, as soon as I can get rid of that role, I'll definitely get rid of it. I don't like it. I hate timelines now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the program, because there's some like free programs that like I messed with a couple of them. There was one that was a pain in the ass where it would, every time you add something, it would just create a new track, and you couldn't put nothing at the like split the track.
How are you working with
I don't know. It was garbage. It was free.
Microsoft or whatever, Movie Maker?
Yeah. No, Movie Maker was dope compared to that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I found a good.
Well, you're on the
decent one.
professional side. What do you guys
Avid.
usually work with?
Media Composer.
Oh yeah, Media Composer for sure. Avid Media Composer and Adobe Premiere Pro. Those are the standards.
Okay.
A good free one that I recommend is what's it called? I know I've got my photo editor. A good substitute for Photoshop is GIMP, GIMP.
Right.
And then Hit Film Express. That's the video editor I like to use as far as free is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that one's a pretty good video editor for free 99. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's probably too late for me to do that because I've already bought the one that we use. It's called LumaFusion. That was the one that like I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and specifically for the iPad, they recommended it.
Okay,
And
yeah. If you're editing on the iPad, there's probably different software that works really well with that.
man,
with their OS.
I cannot wait till I can
Till
find
you
an
get the Mac.
editor.
Oh yeah.
This is ridiculous. This is not for me. As soon as like this is the first night doing the first episode of the podcast, it's like, okay, I cannot wait for me to hire somebody to just do all this for me because this is ridiculous.
The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, maybe I'll get used to it, but
Will just give it a little time.
I kind of like the whole just sitting down and not having to worry about it. But whatever.
You should just be lazy and put the two like
Just put both clips raw.
both clips.
Raw.
Have it split screen.
Yeah, just
Trust
split
me,
screen it.
trust me. When I saw like it was 4 a.m., I was like, yeah, I was considering that.
The last 20 minutes is just
Towards the tail
split
end,
screen.
I was like, you know what? Nobody needs to know what Patrick looks like at the end of this video. But I chugged on through,
You
and
fought through.
yeah, and it came out pretty solid. I would think so.
That's so funny.
I got what was it? Media Composer, the free one, like the free version of it, but it messed up my Pro Tools when I downloaded the Avid where it groups them all.
Yeah, that's
So,
not a shock.
so I was
Avid's
like-
such a pain in the ass when it comes to that.
So my Pro Tools 12 doesn't work anymore, but 10 does, and I'm messaged them, and it took like 2 weeks to message me back, and I was just like, fuck it, I don't even use Pro Tools that much anymore. Unfortunately,
It's the principle though, Patrick. God damn it, you fucking call them back and you tell them.
oh, they
fix
don't
your
call
Pro
because of
Tools.
COVID, so you have to email. That's what
Oh
the
my
pain in the
God.
ass. They have
Don't
to.
they
You have
work-
to wait back to
Don't
get.
they work in like their own separate offices? I'm sure they do. Pro Tools
That's
is
what
such a
it says on the
bougie-ass
site. When it
company.
says on the site, it's like, due to COVID, there are no callers. Please email, blah, blah, blah.
Do you guys think post COVID everything's gonna just go back to the
No,
office, or
no.
you think they're gonna be like, dude,
No.
we're saving so
No.
much money by just keeping them at their own house. Let's just keep doing that.
I hope companies will have to learn a lesson from that. It's just so much easier.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have a few friends that
It's-
work
Yeah.
normal jobs, and now they're all just at home, and it's everything's just, I guess, not back to normal, but it's just
Yeah.
working at regular
I don't
capacity
know.
now.
Anything that's technology involved that you can do from home, I mean, why would you not want to? It's just the traditional, this is the way things have been done. Work at the office from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think you should break that mold, especially if you're in certain industries where you can work at home. I mean, there have been studies that have shown, workers are more proficient. They're getting more done. Costs are down. Profits are up. So why not just work
Damn,
from home?
they must have like interviewed a lot of like really like dedicated people, because if they had asked like me, I would have been like, nah, man, I'm just sleeping. I'm doing everything last minute.
Yeah, that's a problem with the school though going online. I got a friend who's a teacher. He said one of his kids had like 20 unexcused absences just because he's not showing up for like the Zoom call meeting for school.
Damn, dude, I feel like a lot of high school students, especially. Well, I mean, just grade school. I feel like a lot of those students are really getting the bad side of this whole thing. Because
Well, I think all school kids are.
Yeah, because
you
you're
think
not.
you think even college, all that.
Because back
Oh,
then,
yeah, for
you're
sure.
back then in those younger age, you weren't fucking taking notes and writing things down to
Right,
remember
right.
anything. You would go to school, see them, and well, now you have to do it yourself, and you haven't trained. To
Adrian
do
was
that.
about to be like, "Nah, man, I took notes. What are you talking
Yeah.
about now?"
Now,
In calculus 1, I took all the notes.
I mean,
Nah.
you had to take notes in that class.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I dropped midway.
I wouldn't know. I dropped
Well, there we
it.
go. That explains it. But dude, I just feel like maybe a lot of these kids are gonna be set back maybe a year or two just from this one thing, because they not only have to make up, because a lot of these kids are probably, they're half-assing it. If even that, they're probably just doing below maybe just the bare minimum.
Yeah. If.
Are they even learning at this point?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, like, I think we were lucky because, like I said, like our teachers used to write notes. And we could just literally copy down everything that they were saying, and everything that they wrote down was going to be on that test.
Yeah, I
You know
didn't
what I'm
realize that till like my senior year. Like, oh, the fucking answers are in the book. I never read the book.
What was that episode of what was it? Is it Boy Meets World where they think they're cheating? They're copying all the notes, and then
Oh yeah, I
Is
remember.
it-
Was it It wasn't Mr. Feeney. It was the other teacher.
so it was in college, I think.
It was Corey goes into the office and he leaves the planner out on the desk, and it looks like the answer key to the test. So they take it and then they read it and then they go and ace the test. But those were just the notes that they were supposed to study in the first place.
Okay, great, dude.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that you didn't binge that whole when you had Disney Plus, or you still
I
have
still
Disney.
have it. I just don't use it.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous. As soon as I stopped using Netflix, I got rid of it. I didn't pay for it at all. This
number? What's the account?
for real, dude. Come
trying to
on.
watch
Everybody send
Mandalorian.
me $8. The $8 a month.
Everybody's sending
Is it is it $8? Is it only $8 a month?
It's only
I don't
$8 a
know.
month.
Probably
it's-
something like
it's
that.
I would have
$8,
thought it would have
$9.
been way more than that,
Not
considering
that-
Disney.
There, I think it's 8 for just Disney, and then like 12 if you get the whatever the hell the other
Like the movies and
No,
stuff?
no, the God damn it, ESPN and whatever the other one that comes.
Oh,
It comes
okay.
with 3:
Oh, what the hell?
ESPN, Disney Plus, and something else.
Yeah, ESPN.
Oh yeah, Hulu, ESPN, all
Hulu,
that.
yeah.
Oh shit.
But I get Hulu with Spotify, so I don't
Hulu?
even.
I didn't know Hulu like joined. Is that a Disney company?
Dude, at this
Somewhere
point,
down
man.
the line, I'm sure that they're owned
Yeah,
by Disney.
at
Every-
this,
every-
Disney owns
Yeah.
everything.
Disney owns everything.
dude,
They
at-
do, man.
I
They
wouldn't
really
I
do.
wouldn't be surprised if like I get an email one of these days and they're like they're like, hey,
Goddamn monopoly.
we didn't enjoy that last podcast. Like, what the hell?
Dude, they're a goddamn monopoly. It's so crazy, man.
It's ridiculous, and man, I think for myself, in my opinion, I think a lot of the series are just going downhill. But I don't know about you guys. I'm not a. What the hell was that?
What was
dropped his
that? My
phone.
phone.
Oh,
It was my
okay.
phone.
I thought that was your mic.
I don't
was
even
like,
know how I
oh
dropped my phone.
no.
I guess it was right here. I'm sorry.
But what do you guys see that, or you're just like, nah?
Can
Probably.
you rephrase the question?
Okay, so I didn't even bother watching the 2 last Star Wars movies.
I did.
I enjoyed The Last Jedi quite a bit.
Were they? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't the biggest Star Wars fan, so I'll admit that,
You
guys.
watch your goddamn mouth.
I'm a
Explain.
the hell I was admitting.
Well, you're wrong.
You're supposed to lie to our audience. They're supposed to think that you're a nerd. Nah, I mean, I wasn't. I saw the prequels. I think I never saw the regular ones. What was it, like 6, 7, 8?
Yeah.
I the first movie that I saw was
4,
one.
5, 6.
Was one. Okay. Well, y'all both said yeah, so screw y'all. Y'all aren't real Star Wars fans either.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking like
He's
the
talking
ones from
originals.
the 70s and the 80s?
Yeah,
yeah,
the original.
those.
Oh.
It's 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, see, so you guys said yeah, so screw y'all. Y'all know these guys are fake too. But I don't know, man. Like I'm not rooting. I'm not rooting.
Rootin' tootin'.
Your Texan showing.
Yeah.
You're rooting.
When I say rough, it comes out real bad. God, I hate that. I hate that word. But when where was I going with that?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Said
Oh,
it.
I'm not rooting for Disney to fail and ruin all these, especially Marvel, because I'm kind of like a big fan of the movies. But man, I don't know. With Disney owning all that, like if tomorrow you were to tell me they lost a bunch of money, I'd be like, you know what? That's kind of cool. I wouldn't have a big
Yeah,
big problem
I mean-
against it. 'Cause,
Yeah, the movie
Yeah,
I'm
unless you
not
have
too worried
stocks in
about.
it. Unless you have stocks in
I mean, they
Disney.
definitely dropped the ball on Mulan, right?
Yes.
Because I saw a lot of backlash on that one.
Did
Yeah,
y'all
I
see
did
it?
too.
Did y'all see it?
I did not
I
see
did
it.
I didn't even bother.
I
It's
have
the most
Yeah,
friends-
amazing movie that
All
they've
of their
ever
new
made.
live action movies in general, like The Jungle Book and The Lion King.
Trash.
Yeah, it's just
See, that's what
terrible.
I'm talking about. Like, I would see a lot of people
They're-
talking about him, hype, you know, and I can understand it because Lion King was.
You know what the problem is?
What's up?
The cancel culture.
That's not the problem, man.
That is the problem.
I don't. I think Disney. I think Disney's on
No,
the
The
on
problem
the
is
good
they
side.
just took out all the magic of the animation by making them live action.
Yes.
No.
Is it- yeah.
Well,
It
they
looks
changed-
terrible.
They changed stuff because of you can't say dress and drag and do the hula because it's offensive, or you can't have the fucking dragon because it's offensive to Chinese culture.
Oh yeah, what was the whole? I don't even
Alright.
understand. I thought dragons were cool in China.
Yeah.
Well, I
mean,
think that was just because they're trying to go for a more realistic approach.
Oh
No.
yeah, what's realistic about Mulan having freaking Crouching Tiger, hidden dragon
she's
powers?
a fucking super.
Yeah, for real.
superhuman.
What? I don't even understand like how when they said it was traditional and then she does like a freaking backflip into a Ollie 3000 whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think talking animals is crossing the line.
Oh my
they
god.
definitely should. Like, if you're gonna remake something, make it exactly like the original.
And they added Beyonce. They
On
get
what?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
She-
on Lion King. On Lion King. They
Oh,
made
yeah,
a whole.
yeah,
They made a whole
With-
new song just because she was in it.
Oh.
Bullshit.
I mean,
Garbage.
Beyonce does sell, so I could kind of understand that. You know, like you're paying this premium for a.
I feel like she's like, I'm not gonna be in it unless I have more lines and more songs.
why wouldn't you?
I mean, you can always just buy the soundtrack.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure she got a good deal for that one song that she made on there.
Oh wait, so she just had a song. She wasn't
She's
like
had
a.
No, she was the voice of.
She
She
was
was the voice of Nala.
Was it
Okay.
Nala? Yeah, I was gonna say Nala.
That's what I'm saying.
Grown
though.
Nala or
Who was,
Little Nala?
who was Simba?
Little Nala.
Childish Gambino.
Oh shoot! Damn, they really.
Yeah, Donald
they
Trump.
really
yeah, they
spent
went
the-
all out
they
for
spent
this
the coin.
cast. And
Damn.
it didn't pay off because it was a terrible movie.
And they didn't get the hyena too. They changed the goofy hyena because it's offensive.
I mean, they probably got rid of the Nazi march. I can see that. That was
The Nazi March was pretty bad.
yeah. I mean, they were the bad guys, you know. It's like
Yeah. It made sense, you know. But like us as kids, when we watched it, we didn't know what the hell was going on.
I never.
We just thought they were
yeah.
in sync, you know. Like, oh, that's badass, you know.
That was even
They
my
have an
favorite.
army.
That's even my favorite song.
That's
Like, so I would
badass song.
I would replay it all the time. So little did I know that was Nazi propaganda or something.
Yeah, dude. And it's
That's-
so crazy because they would like, literally like do that.
The
like,
Sieg Heil.
Yeah,
But
so crazy.
but as far as like when you said cancel culture, I think Disney is like on the safe side of cancel culture. I don't think anybody's trying to cancel Disney.
Oh no, people love Disney.
Yeah.
They worship Disney like
Disney,
a religion.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, for real,
It's
dude.
crazy.
I don't think so. I don't think it's anything.
Then
'cause-
why would they change so much? Like I said, even the hyena, the dumb hyena, they didn't put him in there.
I think they're just trying to. Well, Disney themselves changing everything, or
Yeah, well, the movie, like
Yeah.
in the cartoon
Oh,
movie.
you're saying Disney because of cancel culture,
because-
Disney
yeah.
had to change all. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
never
that's what I'm
mind, never
saying.
mind.
I mean,
okay.
Disney's got things that are way more offensive than that.
I mean, they didn't care that. I mean, apparently, it didn't matter in Mulan that they filmed next to those concentration camps. So
It's historical.
no, they're they're. I mean, maybe they that's what the way they spun it, but they're still using them right now. That's what they got. They got all the. I don't know how to pronounce the name. It starts with a U. Is it Uyghur or the that's the type of people that are in those concentration camps right now in China.
I have
Yeah.
no-
Is that how you pronounce it?
Maybe I'm not sure, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
These concentration camps, what are they used for? Like, what were they doing there?
It's
Is it for the movie?
no.
Like, what
they're,
do you-
they're China's
It's
is
the Chinese government.
they're using it right now. They're basically if you're Christian, if you're Tibetan, if you're this, I don't
I think mostly I know like Muslim re-education is the big thing there.
yeah, it's re-education essentially. And there just so happens to be I saw this documentary, the short or not documentary, but I mean I guess you could call it that. There seems to be a very interesting thing going on in China right now where basically, you know how difficult it is to get organs here? Like, you know, you need a kidney.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to be waiting, maybe a year, 2 years to get your kidney. In China, you can just go over there and get it like nothing. It's pretty bad. And
Oh, you need a kidney. Oh, I got one in the bag. Let me grab one for you.
You can sell them like nothing too. Like, did you see the story of the kid who sold his kidney for an iPhone and an iPad?
Excuse me?
Damn.
Yeah. Oh man, this is already a few years ago because there's an update because now he's like bedridden for the rest of his
Oh,
life.
no.
Yeah, it was like
What the
it was a
hell?
few years ago. It was like the iPad 2 and the iPhone 4S.
So
He sold the kidney to get them right when they came out.
so you know how to get your MacBook.
Yeah, right.
It feels like I'm selling my organs. All of this feels like I'm selling everything, but I don't know. That's just ridiculous. I don't know why nobody's really making a big fuss about it. Is China's just too big to like talk about? What's going on with that? I mean, I don't want to get too political. I don't know if this is
You
political.
know, it's like when we said Disney owns everything, China owns everything else.
God
Yeah,
damn,
no
dude. I mean,
shit.
did you guys know about this?
No,
Yes.
Oh, about
No,
this?
I-
about
you
this that
did.
you're talking about?
Yeah, as
No,
far as like
no, no,
China is right now. If you were to somehow, you know, make your own Iron Man suit and fly over there, you could see people in these concentration camps today.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's ridiculous, and nobody's talking about
Who's
it. It pisses me off.
what do they have?
What's up?
A ruler or what the fuck would you call it?
President, but
President?
Oh yeah, because
Xi Jinping, but
yeah,
sort of like the president for life.
Is it as bad as Mao's China?
Maybe not quite that bad. But
yeah,
they still,
not yet, anyways.
Yeah.
They still live under a pretty strong authority.
Yeah, they're still pretty proud of the Red Book, right? Mao's Red Book.
I think they sort of like downplayed it a little bit. It's like we moved on from that, but you can still like they still got his big picture hanging
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
Capitol.
I would think so.
But
yeah.
if you're an intellectual, then we might put you in this camp.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of like that. Like if you're not,
If you're a Christian,
they have a social credit score. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And man, dude, that is
A
ridiculous.
social credit score? What would that mean exactly?
Just if you're acting up, you're gonna like it's gonna fluctuate, right?
Yeah,
Essentially.
you gotta like
What
stay in
the hell?
line. You can't be in debt. Like owe money. Be employed.
I'm dead.
Yeah. I'm living in the streets.
my organs are already gone.
But I mean, I'll look it up right now. But it's essentially that's what it is, right? If you act up, you're gonna have a hard time.
Checking time.
Yeah. Social credit score is or social credit system. So relationship system being developed by the Chinese Communist Party. So the CCP, that's what they call them. But I thought it was the program initiated regional trials in 2009. So it's been on for a while.
Right.
And I mean, yeah, just basically if you act up, I mean, I'm pretty sure you get in there and there's it'll get crazier, but just just for now,
A summary.
you act up, you're gonna be on the bad side of China, the Chinese government, and you're gonna feel it. Yeah, and I don't know, man. It's scary, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's too crazy. I mean, I could only imagine if like that shit was like here, like.
I mean, there was a tweet I saw. It wasn't anyone on Biden's camp, but I saw a blue check mark, and they were like, hey man, that kind of sounded pretty cool, you know. So
these blue check marks, you see them everywhere.
Yeah,
people just say stuff.
I don't use Twitter a lot, so I could be putting for me a blue check mark. I thought it was a big deal, but maybe it's not. Maybe everybody just fucking has one now. So it was just some loon out there on Twitter, but I mean, just even trying to consider bringing that crap over here, hell no.
I don't think it'll happen.
There are a lot of crazy people online.
There is a lot of crazy people.
Well, I mean, I just don't want him to bring it over here because I know I'm just screwed. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep that.
His criminal record's already bad enough.
Exactly, and I mean we were already talking about your two dead bodies that you hid really well. I mean,
exactly.
I don't think I'm that good at hiding them.
Bodies?
What were some of the other topics that you want to talk about real quick?
Oh, just the fact that Bad Bunny was named the top streaming artist.
That's
on Spotify.
right. That's right.
Like I was saying, like when the first song I heard from was that Crispy Kush song, whatever, and I thought I was like, oh, this is ass. Well, it's not ass, but it's not my style. And then like if you were go back and tell me this guy's gonna be the top selling artist of 2020, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Literally laugh in the face.
But I guess like the style change or whatever like worked.
Well, because I was talking to you about it like maybe a week ago. When did this like blow up of Latin music blow?
Yeah.
Like when did it come?
I have no idea. I'm not the expert for Latin music. Man.
Okay, I mean, I always figured you as like the big music guy. Like, I remember everybody told me you were still doing radio, so that's me
right.
Coming into this. I was like, oh, okay, so I'll have some questions about that. And then,
just the wrong genre.
I don't do top 40.
Okay, that's good. That
But like you say, like half my fucking catalog is Spanish music. I don't even know Spanish.
Yeah.
So I find that really weird, but
I just want.
I guess it's just the beat, or you know what I mean, like the rhythm.
I mean, Despacito. Do you think that was like in the middle or the beginning, or?
It was happening
like
before that. It was
catalyst.
happening before that.
Because that thing was
before.
big.
Yeah.
It
Like
was
a bunch of these
happening before.
crossovers, like everybody's doing it. Country artists, then they go to pop comes to reggaeton, and it's just everywhere.
I mean, I'm proud of my people. That's pretty cool that we're on the top. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the music, but yeah.
Hey man, you can't you can't knock on them.
I mean, just for my Hispanic audience, I love the music, but
He's more of the Asian persuasion.
I am.
He's K-pop.
You like the K-pop?
He's with the K-pop.
Dude, I've been a weeb.
K-pop
I've been a
for how
weeb
long?
for like my whole life. Like weeb. Like I in high school jamming out to Japanese music, and then when Korean came out, I was like, dude, I'm hopping on that. And then right now, I'm jamming out to like Korean R&B. That's all I do.
Korean R&B sound like?
It's dude. You want
just like American R&B?
Dude, I'll play some.
Yeah,
it's
does it
good.
sound like American R&B, just like with Chinese or whatever?
Yeah, Korean.
Or Korean. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hongul, if you want to be like.
Hongul.
If you want to, I probably butchered that too. So
We mean no offense.
I don't speak it. My bad, guys. But yeah, dude, I've been on that for a while. So I always feel left out when people talk about like the mainstream music. So don't even come to me. I mean, Billie Eilish is so big that.
Oh my god!
That even I thought she was gonna be number one, honestly. Like from the outside, I don't listen to her music. I'm not really big onto that. But
I don't either. I can't name a single song from her. But,
yeah, but if you were to ask me,
her name's everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what?
We're pouring up.
We're pouring up another one. God damn. Okay. I mean,
My mouth is getting dry.
I'll keep going.
But
Go ahead.
from the outside looking in, if you were to ask me, I would have thought Billie. Her actual name is Billie, by the way.
Have no idea.
Okay, because that's a I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying that I'm not the biggest.
No, when I first heard the name, I never saw a picture of her, so I always assumed it was a guy that they were talking about. And then I saw a picture one day. It's like, oh, it's a chick.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad.
I guess it's just a stage name.
Yeah, probably it's just.
Oh,
a
that would
statement.
make more sense.
Like Darnell.
Darnell.
You know
Darnell's a real name. What are you talking about?
So who was your number one Spotify artist of the year?
I don't use Spotify, so
Oh,
come
you
on.
didn't? I wanted to see your list.
nah, I don't use. I've been using YouTube Music for 3 years now. I just don't like ads on my YouTube, so I saw that as a big plus.
You see, I have an Android, and they just killed off Google Play, so they switched it to YouTube Music, and I hated the service. I absolutely hated it.
God damn, man, I hate garbage. I guess I don't know.
I
I mean, what do you hate about it? Like, is it just the look?
Yeah, I mean, the look, it's like, it tries to promote you to listen to streaming from YouTube first, and then, like, you got to click on the icon to go to your own library, and you got to re-download your music.
Huh?
And
Are you
like-
using that? I mean, I'm using the app. I don't know if that.
Yeah,
makes-
I'm using the app
Okay.
on my Pixel. I have a Pixel 3 that I use, and I just didn't like the function of it. I didn't like the way you build playlist. I just wasn't a fan of the overall.
I'm not a loyalist, so you can talk crap about it all the damn time. I mean, shoot. The big reason that I use YouTube Music is because I don't like ads on my YouTube videos.
Right. No, that's a good reason
So,
too.
I mean, and then it offers music. Oh, you said you use it, right?
well, I use YouTube Premium, and I'm not sure if it.
Yeah,
if
YouTube
that's-
Premium comes with the music.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Does
Oh,
it come with it permanently, or
Do
does
you
it
mean
just come
music
with it
comes
pro?
with the premium?
I've been using it all, so I could have been grandfathered in, and now I'm just, I'm in that little happy club where I only have to pay one thing because I only
Right.
see one charge.
Is that like Amazon? Because you get Amazon Music when you have Prime, but there's also
That's what it
yeah.
was to me.
but there's
Yeah.
also like a better step. Even though you have Prime, you could pay more to get more exclusive stuff.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So it's
I
not,
thought Prime was just the one thing, buy Prime and you got all the services.
No, there are different tiers, and I think it's the same way for YouTube with the premium and music.
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, when I started it, and I can get on here.
Well, I use Amazon Prime for music now. I used to use Spotify, but the only reason why I use Amazon Prime now is because it came with my Amazon Prime, the Amazon Music. It came with it, and it also comes in like with video as well.
oh
which-
yeah,
which
but
is
none
like
of the
the-
movies are good
There
are a lot of really
Hey,
good
whoa,
movies.
yeah, hold on.
on Amazon Prime.
There's
Amazon
a lot of
Prime has some
documentaries
pretty
on
good
there
shit.
too. I like a lot.
Yeah, I just got done watching a bunch of Clint Eastwood's old westerns on
Nice.
Dude, they're on there. Holy
yeah,
crap,
there.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude, I gotta check that
There's
out.
actually a lot of genre on there.
Okay,
for
well,
sure.
yeah. Fistful of
Beforehand.
Dollars, and for a few dollars more, I just watched those the other day. Just fantastic movies, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Classics.
now does that come with the basic Amazon or
Yeah,
Prime?
it's just standard Amazon Prime.
Okay, good, because that's what I
yeah,
got.
yeah. There are separate channels on video like HBO and
But those
Cinemax.
you would have to pay.
Yeah,
like,
those are
Okay, well that
extra.
makes sense. That makes sense.
But they still got a pretty massive library.
Yeah, 'cause-
Well, beforehand the library was ass. Maybe it's changed in the last couple of years.
I don't know. If you
Well,
want like
Netflix was ass when it first came out too, and God, it was bad back then. Honestly, there was only like maybe one good movie that was on per week that was like added on.
yeah, back when they still just focused on
Yeah.
DVD delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think I jumped in not too early on Netflix, but maybe like but they were still doing that, and I don't know, maybe they're still doing it, the DVD thing.
I don't think
No,
they are.
Redbox.
No.
How's Redbox doing?
Redbox is still in business. I see them.
They
all
still got
around
their niche customers,
Yeah,
you know.
I would
They're
Yeah,
video,
so,
they're
yeah.
video gamers.
Especially
yeah,
rural
video
areas.
gamers too. I mean,
Yeah.
because like you could go and literally try out the game and
Yeah, it
return
still
back.
has their customers.
I think there's a good mix of people like that, and there's also a mix of people that don't like subscriptions. They
Yeah, true.
they can get ridiculous. I remember one time I had like maybe 5, 8, and I was just like, I'm not even using half of these. What the hell?
Yeah, you don't think about it because it's like $8 a month, but it adds up really quick.
Yeah. But looking at my my YouTube right now, I'm paying $6.99. Is that what you're paying or
I'm
no?
paying. Yeah, I think it's $6.99, and then I also have, like I said, an Amazon Prime that I pay for monthly.
My Amazon Prime just ran out
Netflix
yesterday.
account.
Oh,
So yeah.
Netflix account. Like you're right.
It's
it
all
does
good.
add up.
Yeah, I was saying I
Jesus
got
Christ.
Disney Plus and then Spotify.
Jeff Bezos is missing that $50, bro.
Yeah, I use Spotify. I got a couple of Twitch subscriptions. and I caught my mom's Netflix.
Twitch subscriptions.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, Twitch subscriptions is killing me too, man.
Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch.
Oh shoot! You follow a whole bunch of like people or
I
what?
follow a few.
Yeah, I follow a
wouldn't-
couple.
I wouldn't say a lot.
You
I
know-
follow
Who do you
a
guys
few.
who do you guys follow? By the way.
Tricky Jim is probably my favorite. Andrew Mahone.
Okay.
Professional Pokemon card player. He's
shoot,
probably
okay.
one of my favorite streamers.
Dope.
But whenever you see someone new, you got to get all the cool emotes that they have for their
Yeah,
subscriptions.
dude.
Yeah.
They get you with.
Yeah.
Do you keep them or
It's-
no?
No,
As long as you pay
as long
for
as
'em.
you're in subscription for them, right?
Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
I
With
ever
the-
use
with
is
the
my
channel?
Twitch sub. That's.
Yeah, your free Amazon Prime.
They don't even shout me out. They're
cheap
just like, oh, a Twitch sub. Yeah, just get out of here. Or not Twitch. It's Prime, right?
Yeah, it's Prime.
Prime sub.
You get one free one with Amazon Prime.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah.
the one I use. They don't even acknowledge it sometimes. I'm like, man, you know what?
Y'all ready?
That hurts. Oh yeah.
Let's get this second shot.
All right, all
boys.
right.
Cheers, guys.
Drink responsibly,
Drink
guys.
responsibly. No chaser.
Okay. What about you, Lewis? Who do you follow?
There's a lot of categories that I follow people in, like or I'm not
Okay.
sure what the hell you would call them, but like I follow this guy named Hobbs. He plays Hearthstone, and I love that game. I haven't played it in a
Damn,
while.
I never took you as a card guy.
I never thought I would be either, but since it's not actually technically
Yeah,
a
there's no
card
physical
game,
cards,
Yeah,
it's
there's
all
no physical
online.
game. Yeah, it's
Okay.
all online. It's still great to
Nah,
watch.
Louis B has a whole Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
I follow.
Dude, it's blowing
I
up
don't.
recently. Dude, every like big YouTuber, Twitch guy is doing like Pokemon unpacking and Yu-Gi-Oh unpacking. It's blowing up like
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a big retro wave, but I think it'll end soon.
Did you guys hear about the? Okay, so what are their names? The two brothers, the
Paul brothers?
Paul brothers. They did a unboxing of a big
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I think it was just not Jake Paul, but Logan Paul.
Okay,
Logan.
Yeah.
So it was Logan Paul. He had this one guy bring in a box, but this one guy got another like these guys from another YouTube channel. They called him up to bring another box over for them to unbox, and that was like they were gonna pay 40 grand for it. And I guess the whole like some YouTuber breaks it down, but I guess the guy wasn't expecting to unbox it as soon as he got there. He was probably expecting to drop it off and get the hell out of there with the 40K. And they unbox it, and he filled it up with like just crap. It was
I think
great.
I saw that. Yeah.
It was beautiful. Like you get to see the guy was bald, and at the end of the whole video, his head was shiny as hell. That dude was sweating.
glazing. That boy was glazing.
Man, so watch out, guys. If you guys are gonna be buying any of those ridiculous price
Mystery
boxes,
boxes, yeah.
just watch out, man.
You can go buy a brand new pack of Pokemon cards at Walmart for $4.
Are they still selling them out there?
Of course.
Dude, that's
dude.
dope.
They still sell baseball cards,
Dude,
football cards.
I was big into Pokemon, but
sell all
man,
kinds of cards.
I never knew how to play the damn game.
I finally learned about 4 years ago when I decided to get back into it. It's not that hard.
It's not okay. So we were just lazy, I guess.
No, I remember as a kid when we had them, nobody knew how to play the game. We just loved collecting the cards.
Yeah, I just love the art, man. That's great. And
Yeah.
favorite Pokemon?
Slowpoke.
What about you guys? You guys have a favorite?
First gen.
I'm like first gen. That's all
Yeah,
I know.
that's
Okay,
all.
first
all I
gen.
can
What's
tell
up?
you.
Got a Moltres or something over there?
Blastoise.
Okay, yeah, dope.
I liked Blastoise was really good. Actually, he was probably top tier. What's his
Gengar?
name? No,
Gengar's dope.
He's really
I
popular.
am terrible with names. 'Cause I wasn't
Alakazam.
I wasn't into
That's my guy.
Alakazam's good, but
Alakazam's my
It's
bro.
the bone guy.
Oh,
Oh,
Marowak.
Cubone.
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 Cubone's the one, the first evolution,
I
right?
I like
Yeah.
the one with the skull face on there.
Yeah, that was Cubone.
Yes, Cubone
Okay.
was so cool.
Cubone's the one with the big one, and then Marowak is the one when it
No,
gets
no,
smaller.
Cubone's the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Cubone,
Marowak's-
it's big.
Yeah,
The-
Cubone, he's got the actual skull around
Yeah,
his
yeah.
head,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
Marowak is just like normal. His head is
Do you guys
white.
know there's a pretty dark story for Cubone?
Yeah.
He gets the skull of his mother, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But the
So
man
they're-
throws a bone at you. Come on, man. It's so cool.
So they're born without him. I guess I've never seen it without the
Yeah.
bone. So yeah, that's hilarious.
Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Psyduck is hilarious.
Psyduck's dope.
Speaking of Pokemon, though, I do have Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 on my 64.
Pokemon
Nice.
Stadium was
Still.
badass. I got it on the
Yeah.
N64, man. I thought it was in
yeah.
the future, bro.
Even the
Oh
mini
yeah,
games.
played the hell out of it.
The mini games were like Mario Party. It was dope.
Really?
But the
Yeah.
mini games on the first Pokemon Stadium they're not as great as the second one is.
I didn't even know there was a second one.
It's gold, is what it is. It's gold. It's called
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
Stadium Gold, and that's
Oh.
the second one.
Did it come in a gold cartridge?
It does. It does come. in a
Nah,
gold
nice. I
package.
love when Nintendo does that
It
crap.
does.
Even
Yeah,
though
it's dope. It's a dope game.
Dude.
I love both of them, and they still work, and I'm so glad that they still work.
Nice.
What was the controversy that was recent with Nintendo? They did something stupid.
Seems like Nintendo's always doing something.
Yeah,
stupid
Nintendo's
these
like
days.
so far. Do they even know they're a video game company at this point? Like,
I don't know.
I love Nintendo, but man,
Me too.
dude, it's ridiculous when they pull that bull crap. Like, it's just random. It's always like they wouldn't. Like if you ever say like Nintendo would never do that, they do it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, now I remember. It was a Super Smash Melee.
Oh yeah, there was a YouTuber, I believe it was. He was holding a tournament, and I believe it was for charity.
Yes,
But then
yeah.
Nintendo's like, "No, we're calling copyright, so you got to cancel this
Oh,
thing."
was that on the Animal Crossing thing you're talking about? Where
Mm.
they took something down because people were putting.
Oh
the-
no, that's another. That was another thing.
election, like Biden or Trump, and they.
So I really did appreciate that from Nintendo when they did the whole like no politics.
Yeah.
They've done it with all their games. They did it with Mario Maker. I remember like some of the early stages. They did like a political. They would write something political on their stages, and they knocked that out. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. They did like a political. They knocked that out, and then the latest one is Animal Crossing. They're like. It was with Biden actually,
Yeah.
and Nintendo was like, "Nah, dude, we're just all about video games," which is
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're consistent at least.
Yeah,
on
at least
that.
with
On
that.
that, yeah, on that.
Yeah, but man, that's ridiculous. That
Yeah.
it was for charity.
I don't know if it was for
makes
charity
that makes
or
it
if
even
it was
worse.
just a player tournament because there are no tournaments going on right now. So yeah, either way, Nintendo canceled it, which I mean, it's
That's
not cool.
ridiculous. 20-year-old game, probably. No, it's probably maybe 15-year-old game, somewhere around there.
I don't know which. Version
No
of
one's
Smash
buying the
it
game
was.
anymore. Nintendo, just
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Can you please stop?
Was the Minecraft character really on the new Smash?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Minecraft
That
Steve.
broke Twitter. Somebody that doesn't use Twitter found,
For someone who doesn't use
I knew, like I was constantly told it
Yeah, that was
broke
a big
Twitter.
deal.
I
funny
don't.
because he's like, oh, it was on Twitter. Let me tell you about it.
It feels ridiculous.
I think you do use Twitter
no.
All the time.
all the time.
He's got his burner account.
I will open it on a web page, but no, I'm not about it.
He just spreads propaganda. He's a troll.
I just feel like
Anti-Nintendo propaganda.
I feel like Twitter's really toxic, so I feel like it's just not a place for me. But I'll open an article that opens up to a Twitter post or whatever. But it's not the app for me. Like if this podcast ever gets like an actual official Twitter account, I'm not gonna be using it. Like I'll just post the video and I'm off. There's just it's just way too toxic.
That's how I feel about Facebook.
Yeah. I don't like Facebook either.
But
Yeah.
Facebook though too is like, you could control what this is any kind of social. I mean, you could kind of control what you put on there. So it's like,
To an extent, maybe.
you know what I'm saying?
Or
Kinda.
is it? I don't. The only reason I keep Facebook is because my family's on there. That's
Yeah.
really it.
I guess it just all depends on what you decide to click on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's really up to you, regardless of what you hate or what what you're not trying to see.
Facebook
You
is
can
seen
block the people too that you're not trying to see if that's the case. You know what I'm
true,
saying?
but Facebook is largely is seen as like the boomer app, social app at least.
Yeah.
Mhm. I always thought MySpace was way more better than Facebook was.
Never had a MySpace.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
No way.
MySpace was so much cooler, Adrian. You could customize it to your
Oh, I
liking.
got on MySpace, but I never had
Uh-huh.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
nah.
was so
That's
cool.
that's hilarious about MySpace is that everybody was like slowly learning HTML.
Yeah, it's
and then
pretty
now
cool.
it's like, if you were to try to do that, you'd be like, "What the fuck do I do now?" Like,
Everybody was
No one
slowly
would know
learning
what
how
to
to
do.
code as a
Yeah.
kid. That was dope.
Yes, bro.
And then MySpace killed it.
And then MySpace came. It was like, "Oh, we're hopping on this boring ass shit."
That's crazy.
I mean, because it really is
Dude,
boring.
you would see these MySpace pages that were just like
I
it
had
was-
gifs everywhere. I had
Yeah,
like
I
a
had
Terry
GIFs.
from SNK, and I had a Kyle from over here, and then I had like videos of.
See, that's why I vibe with this guy, man, because he mentioned Terry, and that's
Dude, Terry Bogard's the pick.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's good. I
You
mean,
shut your.
there's a
goddamn-
lot. There's a lot of
I
good
was more
fighters.
like
from- are you much?
Iori
Are you
fan.
much into the like fighting games and all that?
I like a little bit of Street Fighter.
Okay. Hell yeah,
yeah.
dude. I'm all
Okay.
about
It's a classic.
Sakura's my girl. That's the character I always go with.
Nice.
I'm a,
Kuma.
if we're talking Street Fighter,
That's Akuma.
Ryu is definitely the
Same. I was pretty generic. I went with Ryu.
Akuma
Yeah.
is like the villain on Ryu.
Ryu?
I mean, on
yeah,
Street Fighter.
Akuma's so sick.
Akuma is the like,
I feel
bad
bad
guy.
that your brother took away the he did it
Ah,
first.
yeah.
As me and his brother, we went to Las Vegas and we went to go get tattoos. And the dude, like when he talked about it, or we talked about it, and he said, "Dude, I want to get the Akuma
got
kanji
it?
on there." I was like, "Dude, that is so fucking
Oh,
cool."
that's right.
And then he comes back from the trip, and Patrick sees it. He's like fuming.
I'm not fuming, but I always wanted it on my back, but I've just never been big enough to put it.
But he wanted the full back piece.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
a full back piece.
He
but
wanted the
I've
full,
never
like,
been big
so you
enough
could
to get it,
Look around and look back at it.
so I could hit somebody with the raging demon and flex on them.
That's dope, dude. Like if you ever get that Akuma tattoo on the back, like large, that's
That's what I want.
clean.
I just got to gain 20 more pounds.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do not.
Dang.
He is a pure.
I
he's
would've-
pure.
I would have guessed you'd had at least like 3 tattoos by now.
I hear that a lot from
Yeah.
everybody. He's like, "Wow, I'm surprised you don't have any tattoos." I don't know. I spent my money elsewhere.
Nah,
Yeah.
you spend it
Yeah,
smartly.
it's good.
That's good.
It's not that I'm opposed. It's just I haven't planned on it.
Haven't found the one yet. The one that you're gonna.
I've
be
got some
okay with
ideas,
having on
but
your
it's
body.
just like,
Okay, so if you had the extra change, you'd go for
yeah,
it.
just like the money lying around.
Any big like projects that you'd consider,
Yeah.
like maybe a sleeve or something like that, or you're not about that?
Yeah, the one I've always thought about as like a big project, because I've had a lot of small ideas, just like random stuff that I've wanted to get, but the big piece I've always wanted was like a red Gyarados and a blue Gyarados on my side right
Dude,
here.
red Gyarados
and
is
like,
the
and like in a
Yes.
raging storm, so the waves are coming up
Ni-
and they're just
Oh,
going through
shit.
roaring, and there's like a bunch of Magikarp jumping on the side, and then one Magikarp in the
That's
back,
cool.
a
Would-
gold Magikarp for the red Gyarados.
Would you ever consider like redoing the famous Japanese wave art on like
See,
that?
I've seen that one before.
Oh, it's been done? Okay,
yeah, it's
my
been
bad.
done. No, the one
Damn.
I wanted.
I thought it was quick. I was like,
Wow.
nah,
I was like, bro, do it.
Crushed.
nah. So not like that. Not.
This is like, dude, no, stop.
Nah, I've always wanted it more in like this straight up anime style that just looks just like the characters.
Red Gyarados is dope, man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I did want to do Pokemon too. I wanted to get like the starters on my forearm or something like that.
Right.
I thought you said Stardust.
No, the starters. I'm considering. You probably won't get. Do you know anything about JoJo?
Yeah, I know a little bit about JoJo.
Okay, so I was considering getting the star on my back,
Nice.
the JoJo star, but nah, we'll see.
Like-
We'll see how
like
they go.
the
Get him doing the
artist?
pose.
Huh?
like
You guys
JoJo.
did the pose. Have you seen any of our videos yet?
Have not.
Okay, so was it the last episode of
Yeah.
we made the series called Second Life, and they do the JoJo pose on the last
Nice.
episode. It's pretty dope.
I don't know who the hell JoJo is.
Dude, you gotta check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's an anime. It's so cool.
It's wild.
I'm about to
It's
check it out.
if you check out the first season's gonna be slow, but after that it gets pretty wild. It's dope.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting here. Don't mind me.
Are you big into anime, or are you just
I
kinda
love anime. I've got
Oh,
a
dude.
massive
Anime's
anime
dope.
collection.
favorite anime? I hate to put you on the spot, but what
Fully
is it?
Cooley, easy.
Dude, respect. No
I love
way,
Fully Cooley.
dude.
I still remember the first time I saw that. It was on Adult Swim way back in the
Yes,
day.
yes,
I must have
dude.
been like 11 or 12 years old, just staying up past bedtime to watch it. First episode, I had no idea what the hell I just watched, but I absolutely loved it. And it came out the end with like Right On Shooting Star. The ending theme song. It's like I didn't even know what language that was. I didn't
Dude,
know. I'd never heard Japanese before.
Didn't
I just
even know the
some
tell-
wild language. But
Yeah,
the
I'm
sounds-
telling you.
The song sounded so awesome. Been a big fan of it ever since.
I'm telling. Did you check out the sequel?
I have not. I've been meaning to, but it's just I've been putting them on the back burner.
Yeah, you got it. Well, I haven't seen it either, but I've heard we need to check it out. So
Yeah, I've heard good things about them though.
Actually, Naruto's the best.
I love
anime ever.
Naruto.
I love Naruto, dude.
I have every single
I've
manga
never- I've
volume.
never seen-
No
I've never
way.
seen
I
it.
am your typical Dragon Ball Z fan.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
Dragon Ball Z. Shout out to it's not Togashi. It's
it. Or
Akira
Akira.
Toriyama.
R.I.P.
Yes, there you go. A shout out to Akira, man.
Didn't he pass?
No,
No.
Toriyama's still alive.
Yeah.
Take that back.
If there's any mangaka that I'd like to meet, he's definitely on the top side of that list.
I haven't seen Super yet. I started it and never finished it,
What do you mean?
I
You
finished the first
you
arc.
were watching it with me.
and I stopped after they didn't even go to the. They did the first battle between. and
I
they
saw
came back,
I saw the big fight. That's
No.
where I stopped.
and then they came back to Earth with the guy that's
With
all
Black.
no, not even then. It was a little
Before
pink,
Black?
the little pink guy where he comes back as a mailman. And he's like, "What the fuck, you're a mailman?" and then
I know who you're talking about.
God damn, what the hell?
it starts with an M.
It starts with an M. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it. Just like the first 10 episodes, maybe, if that.
What?
Man, my barber is actually a big Dragon Ball fan. I got him to watch Naruto.
What do you
I
think
haven't
about it?
watched
Oh, he
Naruto.
loved it.
I
Dude,
haven't watched
Naruto's
it.
like
I haven't
it's
watched
it's
Naruto.
long, but I feel like it's probably one of the safer anime.
Yeah, because
to-
I
I've seen
remember
it.
one day I went up to him because he does design, so I had him put the Hidden Leaf Village design on the side of my head right here.
Nice.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's from Naruto, right?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, cool. I like a little bit of anime. You know, my favorite's Dragon Ball." It's like, "Yeah, you ever seen Naruto?" I was like, "No, I haven't.
I've never
but-
seen it either.
But I heard it's cool." I was like, "Yeah, man, you got to check it out one day." And then I went and saw him the other day. He's like, "Yeah, man, I finally got to Shippuden, and it's crazy."
Holy crap! He blasted through Naruto. What the hell?
It took him like maybe a year or so.
That's still crazy. I mean, did he read it or did he watch it?
He watched it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen One Piece either. I think it's what
One
it's
Piece
called.
is like I'm caught up to it. It took me forever, dude. It took me like maybe 2 years to catch up to where
See,
One Piece is at.
I was reading it like crazy, and I got to where they were going to Fishman Island.
Okay, so you're middle maybe.
Yeah, it was like in the 600s, and
Yes.
then I stopped. I've been meaning to hop on it ever since. but
Dude,
it's just like-
it is wild. Just consider this. A chapter is released, let's just say every week, right?
Mhm.
And you considering holidays and all that. So this manga, this series is on chapter right now 996. No, 997. 998 comes out actually I think it just came out today. Dude, that is 20 plus years.
Oh yeah, it's been
of
running
telling
since
the
like
story.
96,
Jesus
97.
Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Well, that's one I ain't ever gonna watch now.
It's long as hell, man.
It's long, but I will tell you, dude, it is
20
worth it.
years worth of fucking anime.
Well,
Jesus
I
Christ.
read it. Like the way that I got through it is I just read the manga. The latest chapter is 997. Yep.
nice.
God,
Almost to that 1,000 mark.
I'm watching
Viz app, dude.
As of right now, I'm watching Black Clover.
Dude, great choice, man.
Yeah.
I've heard. I haven't read it myself,
It's
but
good.
I've heard it's great.
It's
Aw,
a good.
man,
It's a
see.
good. It's good.
I watched the first episode and I hated it so
What?
much.
Okay, that's you. I've heard the controversy was that the voice actor was ridiculously
Ah,
loud,
it's
right?
terrible. It just seemed like such a Naruto ripoff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen Naruto, so
Yeah,
I
so you
wouldn't
got no
know.
bias.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
know. But the main character, his name's Asta. Hilarious character. I like him. I like him a lot. But then again, I'm watching the dub version. I'm not watching the sub version.
All right.
Dude. God, man.
So it's
Okay,
it's in
we
English. It's
we
in
could
Eng-
we could probably spend all day talking about
yeah,
anime.
oh, yeah, all day.
What else did
I actually have a subscription to Funimation. too.
Okay, dude,
So
that's dope.
that's another one on the fucking list
Yeah.
that I'm
Yeah.
paying for.
I mean, I've heard Funimation's pretty good. As far as like a subscription, I
It's
heard
cool,
they
too,
have a pretty
because
big catalog.
and they actually show like exclusives on there too that they wouldn't be showing on anywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Okay, so
I don't have
Crunchyroll
Funimation.
and Funimation are definitely like the
Those
top
are the
two.
big
Yeah,
two
the
for
big two.
anime for sure.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll's nice because it's free. The only thing is like you do have to watch in Japanese, which some people do enjoy. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. I
I
watched.
was watching.
I got no
Su-
problem.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
watch Super in Japanese. So like I said, it doesn't bother me, but it's just like if I have an option to go ahead and watch it dubbed, I mean, I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, it just depends on the series for me. Sometimes, it's like I don't mind watching in English, but if I just want to have it sort of in the background or something, definitely gotta have the dub.
Oh yeah. I've actually in high school I was learning Japanese and I got pretty far as like there's like 3 alphabets if you want to call them alphabets. and I stopped, but I recently started doing it again, and oh man, it's still as hard as I remember it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
it's
goal
crazy.
the goal is to eventually
Writing
be,
or just speaking? Or both?
writing it and speaking. But I mean,
Writing
you
would
gotta
probably
you
be
gotta
harder
start you
than
gotta
just
start with the
speaking.
writing it.
I'm sorry. You wouldn't say that writing would be harder than it is speaking?
Oh yeah, definitely, big time. But for me, I'm a big manga guy. Like I
Yeah.
read the manga,
Yeah.
the anime, whatever. And the goal is to one day like be able to just open up a
Just read it.
original manga and just
Do you-
read it. It's like
Yeah.
just that's
Don't you read it left to right?
Yeah, the opposite
Or
from
no,
English.
right to left. Right to left.
Opposite from English. Yeah.
yeah.
That's freaking crazy.
Yeah, I got a coworker who's studying Japanese. Yeah, every day during our break, he's got his flashcards, like writing down different kanji, just studying them for like our 30-minute break.
See, I'm a big fan on like calligraphy,
Mm.
but like, of course, it's English calligraphy. Like,
Right. It
but,
still
like,
looks amazing.
I wouldn't mind learning how to write. You know what I'm saying in Japanese, whatever.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool looking
It,
stuff.
it,
yeah,
it,
they
it's
do.
a mountain, bro. Like it's a mountain to climb. It's just it. But I mean, if it's more about patience, that's what I've been told. It's more about patience, like just getting up every day and just just spending a few like 30 minutes to do it, and keeping at it. It's really
It's
easy
all
to.
about practice, and that's for anything. I mean, you have to really want to enjoy it and enjoy it at the same time to
Yeah.
like want to learn more and more and more.
For sure.
Yeah, my goal is to get a Japanese one. No, I'm kidding.
I got a friend I went to college with who actually just recently moved to Japan.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Heard it's
Yeah.
cheap over there. Is it cheap over there?
I guess it just depends where you live, but the funny thing is, he really doesn't know any Japanese at all.
Oh God.
I mean,
I also heard though too, because I have a couple of Marine friends that were in Japan. They say that a lot of them know English. A
yeah,
lot of people, know
especially
English,
down
so-
around the base around Okinawa, I'd imagine it's pretty easy to get by.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense.
but I don't know where he moved to, but his wife is Japanese. They met when they went to
Damn, he's living the dream.
Uh-huh.
According to me,
According
maybe.
to this guy.
he used to live in Colorado for a while, and then they met, and then they got married, and now he's in Japan. So yeah, I don't know how that's faring for him, not knowing too much Japanese.
Yeah, that
living
sounds
in the country.
ridiculous. Japan is like one of the few countries that's like doing pretty good with COVID too, right?
Yeah, they're doing better than most. It's like them, Australia, and New Zealand.
I'm not sure what it was, either Chinese or China, sorry, or Japan, where I seen a video where they were locking people in their
Oh, that's
apartments.
China.
China.
That's China.
They were locked. Like, you see videos of these guys like
Yes,
boarding
yeah.
up windows and doors.
That's why I thought it was
I was
ridiculous
like,
when
are you freaking kidding me, bro?
that's why I thought it was ridiculous when the WHO, the WHO, whatever. Is it the WHO or WHO? I don't know the proper word.
WHO.
Okay, when the WHO said we should practice what China's doing, I was like, you
No,
are
no.
stupid.
Got to work on your phrasing there.
Yeah.
For real.
And that was early on too, man. WHO really, I feel like they jacked up, man. In the beginning, they said no mask. I think that's where a lot of the controversy starts, with a lot of people not wanting to wear masks.
You see, I think one of the reasons they did that is because they saw Americans just hoarding everything, and so if they had said wear masks, people are gonna go out and buy everything.
I guess, but at the same time, like, didn't that kind of screw us over in the long run? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to see it from both sides.
Yeah.
I think
I mean-
there's definitely a big communication there. no
hindsight
matter how you
20,
look
hindsight
at it.
2020, right?
Yeah, communication's everything.
God damn. I don't know. Oh well, we'll probably look at this year as like this. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
It's gonna be
It
from
has,
history.
I'm just saying it. I'm just saying that because it hasn't ended yet. We still got like more than half of a month left, and you never know what the hell's gonna happen.
The aliens are coming.
I hope so, man. That'd be pretty cool.
You talking about Mexico?
You're talking about you're saying earlier you think there's extraterrestrial life, right? But not little green men out there in the.
I think there's some form of intelligent life in the universe.
I don't think it's far fetched to think that there's like active bacteria going on, maybe some microorganisms. I don't think that's
sure.
far fetched at all.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
Is that what you're considering, or you're thinking something bigger?
That and who knows? Maybe there's got to be some form of advanced intelligence out there.
God, I hope not. They're gonna kill us. There's no way.
Oh,
if
we're
they're even interested in us.
Well, yeah. There's that one. What do they call it? The Great Barrier or something like that.
The Great
like,
Filter.
The Great Filter. And basically, like, we're basically Stone Age compared to like anybody that's out there,
Probably.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
we're here.
That's
But
I don't
we're
know.
here.
That's a trip. We're probably more entertaining though. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
For
Oh
sure.
yeah, I'm sure. Because I mean, like, I bet you, like, everywhere else, it's all the same. Like, everyone's just, you know what I'm saying? You don't think
I'm
so?
sure there's different types of
To
civilizations.
advance to a super civilization, you gotta like everybody has to be on board. And with our on our Earth, there's no way that's
Yeah.
ever gonna
Yeah, yeah,
happen.
That's why you get the Neuralink.
Oh yeah. How do you feel about that? Would you ever do it?
I don't know. I mean, I doubt it ever happened to our lifetime, but I'm not too big a fan.
2050.
You know, like the
No.
human instrumentality.
2050. We're all cyborgs.
Do you think it'd be something like Ghost in the Shell?
Something more like Evangelion.
Oh, okay. God. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Possible.
Did you ever see Evangelion Neon Genesis?
Yeah. I've seen a couple. I can't say I've watched it.
It's definitely not an easy
You
anime
know.
to watch. I remember watching it in high school, and one of my buddies, asshole. So like, cause I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing, and I was like, dude, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, it's just way complex. And then like recently, the mangaka came out and he said, yeah, I just found a bunch of cool stuff and just threw it all in there. Like there was no great meaning behind any of
Yeah,
it.
like a lot of like the Christianity symbols, like the crosses and stuff.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, we just sort of threw it in there because it looks cool.
Legit. And whenever I saw that interview, I was like, screw you. Like, oh my god.
I had no problem with it. I think it was fine.
Not the mangaka, my friend in high school. I was like, screw you. Like this guy was like, yeah, you just don't understand it, man.
No one does.
Yeah,
Like,
no one does. But whatever.
I'm sorry you're not as intellectual as he was.
Yeah. His brother is probably watching this podcast right now. I won't shout out the name, but you know, whatever. Oh, shoot.
What the fuck? Why is the battery
All
dead?
right. Well,
It's time.
we ran out of memory.
It said battery.
Oh, is it battery?
That's what it said.
No, because I saw the memory going down.
Oh,
I thought it said battery. Probably close on both though.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty good. No, that's a pretty good solid
That was
hour.
a pretty good solid hour.
All right, man. What was the Twitter handle? And they can't see you, unfortunately. But what was the Twitter handle that they can reach you? Or what was it again?
You can find me on the Insta at
Insta.
AJ Akatsuki, AJ_Akatsuki. You know, Akatsuki from Naruto.
This guy's dope, man. We gotta have him in again
Yeah.
when we have a better.
When you get the proper setup.
Yeah. He saw this and he's like, never again.
Hey, I've been a part of a lot of bedroom projects. This is nothing out of the ordinary.
Have you? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad, dude. I'm glad. As soon as
sure.
as soon as he mentioned Channel 4, I was like,
Oh yeah. He's just used to seeing high top shelf.
I do work with a lot of expensive equipment, but I also work with a lot of cheap equipment too.
have you ever started your own or anything like that, or never considered?
Not interested in that. But
Okay, good, because we
yeah.
don't need competition, especially good competition.
Yeah. All the expensive equipment I work with, I do not own.
Okay, that's badass. Well, all right, I'll definitely put your Insta on there, man. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for having me. Thanks for reaching out.
yeah, definitely. You wouldn't be opposed to coming back, would you?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, because I don't know how soon it'll be that we'll have the studio, like an actual place that looks really nice. But we were just getting into the anime talk, and that's probably where I peak at, man. I'm just like, let's.
Oh yeah, once you get him started, there's no stopping.
Yeah, I'm just like that. But anyways, all right. Well, thank you everybody for watching the Yellow Kid podcast. Definitely check out his Instagram. I will link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and we'll see you guys next
We'll
time.
see y'all guys.